Welcome to Tourafric, and today we are counting down top 10 African cities you should visit. Are you a fan of our videos? Be sure to subscribe to Tourafric and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Africa is the most diverse continent that balances the sophistication and simplicity dynamic quite flawlessly. It may not always register on the average traveler's radar, but those who visit have the chance to experience the perfect blend of ancient and modern, of wild and urban, of east and west. If you want to visit the Africa out of the savannah, these 10 cities are your go-to places that infuse African culture with 21st century sophistication. This ranking combines quantitative metrics like affordability and cleanliness with the more important qualitative factors that draw people to these cities. Here are the top 10 best African cities we recommend for your next trip. Number 10. Lagos, Nigeria. There is one Lagos under the sun, and it is in Africa. With an exciting film industry usually referred to as Nollywood and a growing musical presence, Lagos is the heartbeat of African art no matter the form. 21 million people in the city go about their business to create the Lagos the world knows and loves. It is without question the biggest city in Africa, and it is quickly pacing towards becoming a global city. Development is therefore rife, especially considering the fact that Lagos is the major contributor to the Nigerian economy. Due to the astronomical numbers of people in the city, peak hours result in extreme traffic jams, and it would be wise to travel around after the go-slows, as locals call them. Lagos also has bustling marketplaces like Idumota, where most of the film sales take place. This city definitely deserves a visit so as to appreciate the African approach to building a mega city. Number 9. Johannesburg, South Africa. This large metropolis is the taste of Africa's very bright future. Stepping into Jozi, as locals call it, is stepping into the future of Africa. Home to more than 7 million, in the greater Johannesburg area, the city is the financial hub of South Africa and arguably the whole continent. It is home to most of the African branches of international companies due to its strategic positioning that earned it a place in MasterCard's list of 50 worldwide centers of commerce. Not all is about business though, as the city has a bustling entertainment sector and nightlife. Shopping malls are truly everywhere that people stay, with the most popular ones being Sandton City and Melrose Arch. Jozi also prides itself in being one of the greenest cities in the world. In fact, Johannesburg has the biggest man-made forest in the world. The city's OR Tambo Airport is simply a joy to behold. Number 8. Luanda, Angola. The Angolan capital is the shining beacon of the Eastern world's cooperation with Africa. With the help of the China International Trust and Investment Corporation, Luanda looks like the revitalized jewel of African glory that it is. Boosted by oil production, the country has a banking sector overflowing with unprecedented success and ultimately really high standards of living. The city is known for being a little on the expensive side, but with high earners in the country, not many people take issue with that. A visitor might want to carry a really fat wallet for this destination lest he fails to get even a tub of ice cream, reportedly going for $31. Luanda might be a little steep for most, but it is absolutely worth it. Quality comes at a certain price. Number 7. Agadir, Morocco. Agadir, which means walls enclosing a fortress, is surely a wall housing Morocco's pride. The beautiful city is the only place which gives one lease to be thankful for an earthquake. Agadir was destroyed by an earthquake in 1960 and had to be rebuilt following specific seismic standards. With an almost consistently mild climate throughout the year, this is the go-to area for anyone with acute aesthetic sensibilities. With citrus fruits and vegetables from the region of Sousse, this city surely has it all. The cityscape is no longer the personification of Moroccan tradition, but no one minds considering the strides it has made. Agadir along with Bay of Tagazout are members of the Club of the Most Beautiful Bays in the World. Number 6. Port Louis, Mauritius. With a diverse colonial history, Port Louis is the best of several worlds. The city houses numerous buildings and monuments that reflect its rich and diverse colonial history. Close to the city center are several French colonial buildings that date to the 18th century, including Government House. Port Louis is also home to the Juma Mosque, the English St. James Cathedral, the Indian Tamil Temple, the elegant five-tier colonial Port Louis Theatre, Théâtre de Port Louis, the Cham, and the nearby Chinese pagoda. If one is out to capture the glory of several cultures all at once, this is the place to be. Number 5. Windhoek, Namibia. The compact city of Atjamies, formerly known as Windhoek, is a literal heaven. The small city is home to just over 320,000 people and just about every Namibian government institution. Atjamies houses one of the most diverse range of people with all sorts of backgrounds. Anyone would feel at home here. For beer lovers, this is the home of the Windhoek Lager, a brand par extraordinaire. Atjamies is one of the cleanest and safest places to be. The efficient transport system is a bonus. This city is indeed the epitome of simplified beauty. Number 4. Tunis, Tunisia. Tunis is a unique city that has managed to drag along its history and incorporate it in its development. Once one of the wealthiest cities in the northern African and Middle East region, Tunis is now regarded the least expensive city for expatriates in the region. The city is well linked to other places by an extensive and efficient rail system, so transport is not a problem at all. With a life expectancy of 74.6 years, one might want to go and find the secret for long life. It could easily be the scenic Mediterranean Sea that clears the mind of every stress, or maybe the Medina of Tunis reminding the citizens how far they have come. One can never know until that all-important vacation in this great city. Number 3. Accra, Ghana. This Ghanaian city is a perfect place to spend a holiday, and by the looks of it, it is also a great home to its 20 million people. Accra is a joy to behold, with upmarket shopping malls like Osu, locally called Oxford Street, for its evident touch of class, and Accra Mall. The city has a great warm tropical climate that is perfect for all the outdoorsy folks. Ghana's warm and hospitable people are another reason to want to visit this great city. With even more development in the works, this city is surely on its way to the world's big league. It is another African city to add to that list of places that need to be visited as soon as possible. Number 2. Nairobi, Kenya. Nairobi is fast becoming the home of large multinational companies in Africa, and if this is not a telling sign of the city's attractiveness, nothing will. The city has an interestingly promising technology industry and arguably the best internet connectivity in the continent. Nairobi's location in the African landscape has earned it the nickname the Silicon Savannah. In fact, the city has a national park only 5 miles from the city center. This again is a case of modern-day cutting-edge infrastructure coupled with an unrivaled and unique African environment to create a phenomenal cityscape. Nairobi is also known for its relatively cheap housing. Of late, the government has upped its security presence to protect people from various militants in the region. Safety is therefore not as much of an issue as it might have been a decade ago. This is definitely one city to put on the bucket list for a memorable vacation. Number 1. Cape Town, South Africa. With an unreal fairy tale location between the sea and the mountains, the mother city no doubt encapsulates what the continent's future looks like. It is the highlight of the continent with its scenic surroundings, yet it still is a formidable and well-built concrete jungle. Cape Town is the digital and insurance hub of Africa, but not all is about work in this bustling metropolis, as it is close to hundreds of South Africa's vineyards. This is the right place to set the connoisseur in you free. Hiking and water sports also add to the catalog of activities one can do in Cape Town apart from tasting some of the finest wine around. It is not a surprise that Cape Town has won numerous international awards like Africa's travel destination and Travel Plus Leisure's world's #2 city. The city boasts one of the highest concentration of major events in Africa, and these include the Cape Town International Jazz Festival, the Argus Cycle Tour, the Two Oceans Marathon and the Design Indaba.
If you enjoyed the content of this video, make sure you subscribe and ring the bell so you can receive more content like this every week.